welcome to a video by Wicked Wood Art. I just wanted to take a minute to show off a few things about this most recent piece that I've made. I'm super proud of it. It took forever to make. This is a dice tower, all hand done. All the artwork on it is done by hand. There are no lasers, there's no stain. Everything you see on this was done by heat alone. So I'm really happy with how it came out. This whole thing started off as a wine box, and I think that was originally a shadow box. Basically just a wooden tray that I had sitting around, and I decided to make this into what you see in front of you now. So just to kind of show off some things about it, like I said, every single stone is all shaded by hand. On the top of the tower, got the parapets, and we have windows along the sides. All these little extra pieces, embellishments, were cut out and put on there and burned. The intent behind this was to make it look like a dilapidated tower, like it had seen better days. And I think I achieved that while still making it look kind of friggin' awesome. I'm really happy with it. Now, all the pieces on here, everything that you see can be fully customized if anybody were to want something done for their own game. So for instance, this flag on the front, this is an extra piece that I added to the front of the door on this wine box. And I put the flag of, well, the emblem of my world, Tempestia, on that. I also added doors behind the opening that was already in the door, to make it look, again, just more like a tower. Extra little pieces added to the outsides of it, around it, and then even on the bottom here, extra pieces to make it look more like it was actually the bottom of the tower, above where the dice come out. As you can see, it's also lit up, and then the tower can separate from the tray. The bottom of the tower and the tray have felt lining on it so that you can set it on a really nice tabletop like I have for my game room and slide it around without having to worry about anything getting scratched. The inside of the tower has all these baffles inside of it to bounce the dice around. And then if I were to make something like this for somebody else, I wouldn't put the lights in there myself, but it's a really easy thing to do. The bottom of this opens up, and there's a little box down here with a battery pack with a switch just to turn the lights on or off. And you can get these lights for, like, I don't know, around $10 or $12 from Amazon. Just three AA batteries power it, and it's got different settings as well. So it's just an extra little neat thing that I wanted to add to that. And then it just slides back down, and the door slides right back on, and then it'll stop where it needs to in order for it to spill out into the tray. Now the tray, like I said, it also has that felt bottom on the bottom, adhesive on the bottom of the tray. And then on the inside, it's also lined with felt, but it's a nicer, more velvety felt, so it has a more plush look. Wouldn't really say it's more delicate than what I put on the bottom, but the bottom is a little bit rougher, and I think that's a better solution for the bottom of it versus the top feeling more nice and plush and just a higher quality to go inside. I also made it so that if a person wanted to use just the tray and not the tower, the section that I cut out for the tower to mount to it, I made into a set of doors. I mounted magnets into here so that the door will snap on and you can bounce dice against it and not have to worry about it coming off. And as you can see, it's not going anywhere, but it just pops right off. Again, everything is done by hand, burned into the wood. No stains, no paint, nothing. Everything you're seeing is strictly done by heat. And just to give you a little closer look on that as well, I was really happy with how that flag came out. We got the mounted pieces along the sides of it, and then the top is where you drop in the dice. And it's kind of neat in the dark too, because the whole thing just lights up really nicely. And light will shine out at the top. So for storage, now do what you want with it, but really happy with how it came out. I know I keep saying that, but I'm just very proud of this thing. So I just want to say too that you know, I don't recommend buying one of these from me to use simply just because you want a dice tower. There are plenty of dice towers out there that you can buy for cheaper, much cheaper than what this would cost, because this is all done by hand. However, as has been my goal with pretty much anything that I do, I don't like just making artwork. I like making functional artwork. That's why I use boxes in my pieces. I like to design stuff on boxes and a variety of other things, even guitars, guitar picks, all kinds of stuff. But I like my art to also have another use. And so when I thought about doing the dice tower, I was like, you know, that's a really interesting thing to do. And I really wanted to make it up, make it nice, make it really cool so that I could show off pretty much the epitome of what I could do with the dice tower, which is why I'm calling this one the Epic Tower of Epicness. So, like I said, everything can be customizable. If somebody wanted something but not as expensive as something like this would be, you know, we don't have to have the battlements on the top. You don't have to have a flag on the front. There are some certain things that be cut out that would bring the cost down. Of course, if you just wanted the tower and no tray, that could be done as well. And everyone would look a little bit different. Now, all of my boxes come numbered and signed. So this also would come numbered and signed, but unlike my boxes, where it would just have the number of production. So the first box would just be number 1, a second one will be number 2. Because each of these are going to be so unique and so tailor-fitted to the person who would want one, instead of just having a number of the order, it's going to have an actual serial number in there. So every one is going to have its own unique number. Not just a production number, but its own very unique, longer number to identify it. So that's about all I wanted to show you on it. Hope you like it, and make sure to follow me on Instagram at wickedwoodart. You can follow me on Facebook, facebook.com/wickedwoodart, and my website is wickedwoodart.com. That'll take you directly to my Etsy page. And if you're trying to reach out to me about ordering something like this or any of my other stuff in my shop, that's really the best way to reach out to me, is through Etsy, just to make sure I get the message in time, because Facebook and Instagram, you know, that it's kind of hard to see whenever you have a message. So Etsy's the best place to reach out to me. Instagram is the best place to follow me for any of my updates or pictures of my work that I'm working on. I also do digital art and the occasional pen and ink or colored pencil as well. So check me out there. Follow me if you like me. Drop me a line, comment, share. Please share. And enjoy. Happy gaming.